It's connected.
Hi.
Hey. Oh my gosh, why do you look so good?
Thank you. Oh, this is nothing, girl. I just
It's like I
I
woke
woke
up
up
like
like
this.
this, really. Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, hello. It's so good to see
Just
you.
casually. Hi. Hello. Hi, hi, hi. I don't I was like I was like I don't understand this live thing. That I don't want to like ask her because I don't want to reveal how old I actually am. So I'm
No, it's
like,
fine. You did see
yeah.
you got on. That's the important thing. Oh my god,
Yeah,
it's so good to
yeah.
see your face. You're so cute. I love you.
Ah!
Starting off strong.
Yeah, yeah, it's okay. It's good. You
Okay,
need a
okay.
strong foundation to build upon.
Just goes
It's
straight into the
biblical.
deep end.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna
Okay,
go
cool.
straight up. I'm just gonna start it. And then we'll just like, yeah,
Yeah.
record it later. Are you ready?
Like, so, okay, is this like, am I doing this right?
Yes, you are. Okay, also I'll ask you questions and you
Sorry.
just have to answer and that's it.
Okay, okay, cool, cool. Okay,
Okay. Question one. What is your
okay.
name, your age, and what do you do?
Okay, cool. So my full name, uh,
Yeah.
Victoria Natsuai Takumuria. Um, Natsuai is actually my what we call custom name. And basically it's like someone like an a previous ancestor or something has the same name as me, and so that's how usually like my like parents pick the custom name basically. So yeah,
Oh,
I
so
am
cool.
20. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So there was previously another Nasuai um in my family line, and I think yeah, my parents just sort of felt like that was the right ancestor, and they named me after her. So
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. I am this year 27 years old. Yeah, 20 years old. And what was the last one?
Oh, what do you do?
Um, I am a counseling student, so Masters of Counseling. Um, yeah, that's what I do. Previously, I
Next
was
question.
yeah,
No, no, yeah,
no,
read
it's
this.
fine. It's fine. No, no. Previously, I was doing something to do with social work, my job, but yeah, predominantly a Masters of Counseling student. Yeah.
Dang. Well, okay, I knew. Okay, some of these answers I know already, but I'll just
You
just
go.
pretend.
You know
Okay,
everything,
you go.
though. You go, girl.
Okay, next question. I don't know if you'll remember this. I feel like okay. So, how did we meet?
How did we meet? Oh my gosh. Okay,
So
life
long
group.
ago. Yes.
So yeah, like 2012,
13?
13, maybe.
13.
I
I think
feel
13.
like yeah, okay, 2013. Basically, I knew your sister, Trisha,
Yeah.
because we did outreach, and so I think it was T and I. We did outreach, and we met her, and so she started coming to life group, and then she started bringing you along. I think at one point because you came up to Brisbane or
Yes.
moved down to Brisbane,
Yes.
and yeah, so just life group basically. You were introduced as my little sister from Trisha,
Seven
pretty
seven
much.
years
I think
ago.
that was
Seven.
good. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dang.
Look at us now.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Fiji. So yeah, because my dad was working in Fiji and he moved the whole family, and I pretty much grew up there. Like every summer we'd go back to Vanuatu. But that was only for like 2 months, like December, January or something, but then predominantly in Fiji. In Suva, the capital. Um, yeah, and then When I was 8 years old, my dad got a job offer in Mackay in Australia, and he just took it. And so we moved the whole family over 2001 up
Oh
north in
wow.
Mackay. Yeah, yeah. So I think, yeah, like 2001, that was when I moved over to Mackay, and then the rest of like my childhood, like primary school, high school, done in Mackay, and then
Oh.
yeah, uni, I came down to Brizzy. Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. Do you have any siblings?
Yes, I have two siblings. Um, the oldest one, Asha, she is 33. Oh my gosh. No, she's 34 this year.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and Isa is 30 years old. I live with Isa, so she's the second sister. And Asha or Isha, she lives up in Mackay. So she's married already. She's got one fur baby, a cat named Homer, and
She's so
yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah. They're really cute.
Oh. Next question. What is your
Okay.
fondest memory in childhood?
Oh my gosh. Fondest memory. Um, oh my gosh. I guess I think all the family vacay trips, I think
Mm.
would probably, yeah, that would probably have to be my fondest childhood memory. Um, I mean, just off the top
Ooh,
of my
so
head, I guess. Yeah, so I'm a really big family girl. Love family, love family bonding, everything about it. Um,
cute.
so I think there was this one particular time where we went to um we went to the beach, and I just remember my parents, packing the boot with like a picnic, the picnic box
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
whatever that esky, yeah, and like watermelon and like mats and that, and like the whole picnic thing, and
That's
just
so
the
precious.
excitement, right? Like just the excitement of it all. Like, yeah, it was, I don't know, like, as a kid you're just like, yeah, you're gonna have fun, you're gonna,
Yeah.
like go somewhere like fun with your parents and siblings. And my three siblings, like three, well, the three of us, we're very close. So, three girls, very close, very tight. So we would just have a blast, like on the sand, like in
Mm.
the water, pushing each other, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, and then, like coming back and, eating all the food that, mom cooks or pulls out of the esky. And
Uh,
so,
I relate. Oh my
yeah,
God. That Islander life.
I know, right? We're just,
Oh my gosh.
we
Also,
are so,
Heidi, I'm laughing at our friends having a conversation in the chat. Also, hi Queenie. I can see you. All the questions that
I,
people are
oh,
asking, we'll do it at the end.
okay,
Oh my God,
okay,
it's so
cool.
cute.
Oh,
Right.
Holly, hello, Harold.
Ollie and Tristan just like eating food. Anyway, next question.
Cool.
Vicky, what is a phrase, motto, or verse that you live by?
Phrase, motto, or verse that I live by. Um, Currently, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So,
Amen.
it's, yeah, I think like for the moment, that's like my, gets me up in the morning, like pump kind of drive kind of motto. Like I go to that because I think, I don't know, like life can be challenging, and um especially this particular season that I'm going through. It's been a pretty long one, and
Mm.
I think there've been times wherein it's just been really, hard, and really like, dark at times. And of course, like there's my journey with God and, God encouraging me through different people and the word. And but I think like with this particular quote, it kind of, I don't know, it kind of reminds me that, like God, he doesn't waste anything. That there
Mm.
is a reason for the season, and
Ooh, so
it's
good.
like, yeah, like even in, the darkest of valleys or whatever it is that comes your way, like God would turn it for your good and use it for good.
Amen.
So like, I don't know, even though it's kind of like a secular kind of quote, but I feel like that really kind of summarizes it, right? Like what doesn't kill you
Yeah.
makes you stronger. Yeah, so
Oof. Receive,
yeah. Feel
receive
me?
that.
You feeling me?
Oh my God. I feel you. I feel you hard. Okay. Next question.
Yeah.
If you could travel through time just as an observer, so you can't do anything, just watch, when would you go and why?
When would I go and why? Um, mm, Good question. Oh my gosh. So anytime, like future or past?
Anytime, anytime. Yeah.
Anytime. Um, I I don't know. Like maybe like in the very beginning, like
Ooh, dang. Yeah.
like when God created the earth and in the Garden of Eden where it was just him and the first man,
Ooh,
um Adam and Eve, and it was just them in
dang.
perfect unity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would probably go there and just sit in the garden with God and obviously the
Dang.
two of them, Adam and Eve. And yeah, I don't know. I wonder what that would be like. Obviously, um, pre serpent thing, before
Yeah.
before all of that, just being in that
Yeah.
space.
Whoa, that's cool. Dang, that's so unique. It's like seeing the beginning of
Yeah,
time. That would be so cool. Wow. Dang.
yeah,
Nice.
right? Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Not to be too deep or anything, but what does it mean for you to be successful?
Oh, successful. Um, for me,
Mm,
um, doing the will of God,
mm.
and then at the end, when it's like all over, God saying, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." I think that for me is success.
So real. Ooh,
Yeah, that I
dang.
think, yeah, like a lot of people. Actually, you know what? This is a really good question because I was just talking to someone about, what success looks like earlier this week. And,
Mm,
so many different times we have our own kind of idea of what success looks like. And
yeah.
especially, when we live in this world wherein, um, it's the idea of success is sort of being impressed on you, like, and drilled into you ever
Yeah.
since you're born, right? There are certain um, markers that you need to hit, um, or certain qualities that you should have, and X, Y, and Z, all these things, and across different cultures and across the different eras, and that that changes, right? Um, but I think, yeah, when you truly understand, you know, um, like why you were created, your purpose in life, who you were
Mm,
created by,
yeah. Yeah.
that that's where from where you measure true success. Like that's your, your
Yeah.
standard, your scale. So yeah, and I think there are different times when, I struggle with that sometimes. That tension of, okay, success in the way that the world sees success versus, success in the eyes of God. And there are different
Mm,
times where I'm kind of like, you feel me? Like there are times when you're like, oh man, if only I had this, or if only, I was like successful in this particular area, then I'm good, right? It's almost like you kind of there's that tendency to fall into, okay, I'm getting affirmation from man's approval, and their standard of success because
mm,
it's tangible, right? It's tangible. It's like in your face. Like if you've got, like you've got the house, if you've got like a successful whatever, um, it's like the approval of man is tangible and it's in your face, and you can almost like,
mhm.
like take assurance in that. Like let that
Yeah.
feed your soul. But um, yeah, that's not it actually. Like you could
Mm,
have all of these things. Even in ministry, like it's not even just like the quote unquote worldly stuff, right? But even in the Christian world, you might think that success looks like, having a bunch of ministries or like doing all these great and amazing things for God. But if that's not what He's called you to do, or if that's not what, He's purposed you to do,
ooh,
then,
yeah.
then that's just you collecting your own crowns, right? Like this is just like
Mm,
my own achievements. Um,
so real.
so
Yeah.
yeah, that's something that I also need to check myself in. Um,
Mm,
yeah,
yeah.
Lord, what is your idea of success? What looks successful to you? And success to him might look like foolishness to man, right? Like you might look
Mm,
like a fool to man, or you might look unsuccessful to man. But hey, you know what?
yeah.
That's not what really matters. So
So
yeah.
true. Oof, nice. Oh, Vicky, that insight, that wisdom. Okay,
Yeah.
next question. Would you consider yourself more of an extrovert or an introvert?
Mm, I oh, I think introvert. I think I'm more
Mm,
of an introvert. Like I recharge or gain strength from being alone, or being by myself, that kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe like if there was like a scale, and if like there was like, or isn't, I don't know if this helps, but like anyway, I think I'm more extroverted than like slightly. I've become more extroverted in my
mm,
introvert space. Yeah, compared to
yeah.
before when I was like super introvert. Like before I was like, if I'd be in a group of like in a group of people or whatever, like I would just feel drained just by just being there. I don't even need to
Mm,
do
yeah.
anything, but afterwards
Oh,
I'd be
you've
like,
definitely
oh
grown.
man. Yeah, yeah, legit, legit, right? But then now it's like, okay, cool. I can chill with people in a group, and do a lot of different stuff, and
Yeah.
still kind of like feel like, okay, yeah, I'm a bit tired, but I'm not that
Yeah.
dead. Yeah.
Nice. Oof. Okay. What was your dream job as a kid and how has that changed now?
My dream
It's
job.
mad and fun.
My dream job as a kid. I wanted to be a lot of things, hey. I wanted to be a pilot. Um,
Ooh. Pilot Vicky, yes.
yeah. No, I just that wouldn't have worked out for anyone, I don't think. But I wanted to be a pilot. I also wanted to be like, random things. Like I wanted to be a caterpillar because I was like into insects. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was
Yeah,
a
I feel you.
weird
I feel you.
kid. Yeah, like how has that changed? Well, obviously there's one like one's an insect. I obviously can't, you know, be that. But um yeah, the whole pilot thing, I don't know. I think I just kind of like grew out of it and
Mm,
I think like I don't know. Maybe it's like schooling in your formative years, you kind of discover like a little bit more about yourself and
yeah.
even just the journey of life. I found out what it is that I actually, am passionate about, which is being with people and being able to help people. And so
Mm,
that kind of set me down this path of, okay, counseling.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Good. Okay. Do you have any hobbies?
Hobbies. Yes. I like music, so I like playing the guitar. I like singing. I like listening to music, like any sort of instrument, music, whatever it is. If I had more money, I would like, buy all these instruments and try and learn them all or something.
You
Yeah,
probably
I
could.
like that. Yeah, so I really like music. I like reading as well, although I don't do it as often now. But yeah, I like
Mm,
reading, hanging with friends, spending time with family, spending time with God. Yeah, pretty pretty much.
cute.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What is one fun fact about yourself that not many people know?
One fun fact. Oh,
It could also be like something where like you've told people this and they always get shocked. Like something that you could have like a fact that you tell people and they're always like, "What?"
oh. Oh. Oh, I don't know. I guess maybe like when I tell people I've never actually lived in Vanuatu. Like, so I'm from Vanuatu, but I've never lived there. And then that just throws people off.
Fake.
They're like, "You fake, you fraud. Who are you really? Is
You
Victoria
lied
your
to
real
me.
name?" Yeah, I know, right? Like, I can't remember who it was that I told, but they were so shook and they were like legit, like, what the heck? Like, we're, are you even like, yeah. Anyway, yeah. So I think the most that I've actually like been in Vanuatu and like lived or whatever is like maybe like 3 months. 3 months is probably the longest I've actually ever been on the island itself. And other than that,
Fair, fair, fair.
I lived in Fiji. Yeah, so I know. But that's
Oh,
still, yeah, and then a lot of people are just like, well, aren't you Fijian? Um, and like, doesn't that make you
they're
Fijian? And
different
I'm like,
vibes.
no, yeah, they're different. But actually, I was born in Fiji as well, so that's the other thing. But, so yeah, like I was born in Fiji. I was raised in
Oh
Fiji, but I'm not Fijian.
my gosh. Okay,
Yeah.
technical difficulty. Okay, there.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
next question. If there was only one cuisine you could eat for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oh, one
So
cuisine.
like Chinese or Japanese cuisine or Italian, stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I could live off Chinese food. That's it, man. Yeah, I like rice.
I feel you.
I yeah, I could eat rice all day, every
Like
day.
just rice, nothing else.
Yeah, can. I mean,
I mean that island
if
of
I
life.
need to. Yeah, that island of life. Yeah, we're all about rice. Actually, life's considered a luxury even in the islands.
So
Um,
true.
yeah, is it the same in the Philippines? Like,
Well, I feel everyone always has. It's a very big staple.
Yeah.
You need to have it like three, like every meal. Like, okay,
Yeah. Yeah, that's the same. Same. I have to have it every meal.
exactly. Okay.
Mm.
What is one piece of advice you'd like to give yourself in the past?
Oh. Um, one piece of advice. I'd probably tell myself, you're gonna be okay. Just keep looking at God and keep
Yeah.
walking forward. I think, if anything, I tell myself, I'll be like, Vicky, don't you take your eyes off God. You
Mm,
keep moving forward, you're gonna be okay. Like,
yeah. Yeah.
storms will come. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, storms will come, but Jesus is in the boat. Hey,
Yep.
that kind of
Hey,
thing.
hey.
Hey, oy, oy, yeah,
He be with you in the
that kind of thing.
fire. Oh,
Yeah.
Daniel
Oh,
reference.
you're it's like move over, Shadrach. Yeah. Yeah, I probably I mean they can stay, but like yeah. No, I would tell myself, it's gonna be okay. Like and that's it, hey. Like sometimes
Mm,
it's like I think for me, um, like I I would get very one of the things that I struggled with actually was like, just getting really anxious or getting really worried. That is like
mm,
one of my things and that there are times when it's crippling. Like there are
mm.
times when, it can feel bigger than God himself, basically.
Yeah, so
And
true.
so, yeah, like, and I think when you're looking at the world through that lens of anxiety or, just fear,
Mm,
um, you don't you don't see God, like you don't feel God, you don't recognize his voice when he's talking,
yeah.
um, or see him move when he's moving around you. And
Mm,
so, like, I think I would tell myself, like, Vicky, like, don't take your eyes off God. Like,
yeah.
keep looking at him. You keep taking, those steps forward, and like he'll bring you through.
Mm,
Um, yeah, I think that would be my thing.
yeah. So
Mm.
good. Oof, love it. Okay. So we'll go into a round of this or that. So I'll give you two things and you just pick which one you prefer.
Okay,
Ready?
yeah,
Okay. T-shirts or hoodies?
hoodies,
Tea or coffee?
coffee,
Cats or dogs?
dogs,
Calls or texts?
uh, text. Oh, yeah, text. Maybe
Okay.
text. Yeah, yeah.
Cardio or weights?
Cardio,
Music or podcast?
music.
Big party or small gathering?
Oh, small gathering. Yeah,
Would you rather do the laundry or do the dishes?
dishes.
Sneakers or sandals?
Uh, sa- sneakers or maybe sandals. I'm Islander. Sandals.
Yeah. TV show
Yeah.
or movie?
Movie.
Summer or winter?
Summer.
Early bird or night owl?
Early bird.
Okay, so this one. Would you rather keep the KFC Cheap Tuesdays or the 24 for 10 Macca's Nuggets?
Oh my gosh. Like which one?
Yeah, would you rather like
Like
you can only have one?
oh my gosh. What is this? Um, they're both chicken. Like I go KFC. I go.
KFC.
There's
I
more
feel
meat on it. Like
fair, fair. But the funniest thing is I love that you were very passionate about doing dishes over laundry.
oh, I just clothes are so fiddly. Like I just cannot. do, yeah. Because we don't have a dryer. We're old school, right? So,
Mm,
you know what I mean? You gotta peg those clothes up after they're done. And I think that's the thing. It's it's that just
yeah,
like kills it for
I
me.
feel you. I
Like,
feel you. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. The last question we have. So,
Okay.
in 3 words, describe your most embarrassing moment. So, you don't have to give us context, but you can describe it in 3 words or 3 phrases.
Most embarrassing. Dang it. Most embarrassing moment in only 3 words.
Yes. Or three
Or three
phrases. So, you
three
just don't need to
phrases.
give context, but just like describe it.
Um, most embarrassing. Um, okay. Birthday. Um, Proud's jewelry shop.
Yep.
Can I use that as one? Like the
Yeah,
Proud's
yeah.
jewelry shop. And vomit. Yeah. Just
Oh my God. That was a perfect way to describe something without context. We did receive one question. I don't know who it is. Hang on, give me a second.
like
Oh, no, don't worry. That's fine. Okay, so that was the final question. Oh my God.
mm,
Thank you
wow.
for joining me for that interview. That was a lot
No
of fun.
worries.
I feel like okay, well, I knew most of the answers already, but I still
You
feel like
probably
I grew
did.
closer. Ooh, Chloe's asking, what is your favorite verse?
Oh, that's a good one. Favorite verse.
Are we supposed to say John
Um,
15 or
my favorite verse is, oh my gosh. Oh my God. Is it? I can't. Is it bad that I don't even
that's fine. No, Google away.
yeah, it's yeah, so dumb. What's your favorite verse? Let me Google it to make sure. It's like, oh man.
You could do it. I believe in you. Jesus. I'll
It's
fill in the
it's
gaps
it's
with a
the
different
one
song.
it's the one that goes, he has loved you with an everlasting love, and he draws you with loving kindness. That
Ooh,
one? Yep.
yes.
Yeah.
Solid.
That
Ooh.
that one gets me every time.
Mm.
Um,
Ooh, so good.
yeah, I like that one. I will it's is it Jeremiah 31? Sorry,
It's
I
okay. You
should
can
know.
still Google it. I feel like we need to find out what this is. Oh, Kung is satisfied with that answer though.
Okay.
Your friend Holly asked, "What are you having for dinner?"
What am I having for dinner? Um, that's a good question. I'm probably having chicken and rice.
You know what? That's a solid. This is solid.
What am I having for dinner? What do you look for
Look
in a
for in a
oh my
partner.
God.
That is deep.
Okay. Should I answer that here? This is a legit question that I'd like to hear. Slide on. What's your favorite
Type of what?
type
Chicken
of what?
or
Chick.
type of
Hang
what?
on. Okay. I will let me ask her answer. Holly's question.
Yeah.
Okay. What am I looking for in a partner? Mm, oh my gosh. I think like someone who is really serious about God.
Amen.
I think, yeah. Like I know that like he's like, yeah, loves God, but like
Yeah.
legit, like
Yeah.
he has to be serious about God.
Be good.
Um, like loves God or
Mm.
growing in his intimacy with God.
Mm.
Um, Obedience is also a big thing. Um,
Oof.
do you know what I mean? Like, 'cause he can love God, but if there's no actual living it out in his life, and if, I don't see the fruit um,
Mm.
evident, and that's what, when the Bible says they will know you by your fruit, right? And
Yeah.
so, yeah, there has to be that obvious fruit
Yeah. It's
that you
like,
can see.
sorry, I was
Mm.
gonna say like
No, you go.
a perfect way to describe it, I feel like it's not like looking for a perfect man, but looking for a progressive man.
Yeah,
Like
yes,
progressive
yes.
towards God.
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
that's just like
Mm.
how much we've changed. Non-negotiable.
It's non-negotiable.
Oh my god.
Negotiable, non-negotiable.
I
I
feel
was
I feel like
like,
a fun
so,
fact I should mention is
oh,
Vicky actually was my first spiritual mentor. Fun facts, you guys. Like,
oh,
hey, if you didn't know,
yeah.
she's the person in that story in my testimony that helped me survive so many things by God's grace.
Oh, yeah. Praise God.
Oof,
Yep.
that's so cute. Okay, if there are
Not a
no
perfect man. Yeah, yeah. That's good. Yeah. I like how you said that progressive man.
yeah,
Yeah.
because
Because no one's
that's
perfect. Yeah.
yeah. There's
And
no
I'm
like
far from it as
perfect
well.
man.
Like, I'm like, I'm crazy. There are times where I'm like, I feel sorry for my husband. Like, when you
Bollywood
have those moments where you
all
just,
day, every day.
yeah, you're just a little bit
Preacher,
crazy, and
sister.
then you're just like,
Sorry, preacher, partner.
man, he's
I can't wait.
just the grace of God just fall upon him. I pray for him.
Amen. It's like Vicky, he be praying real hard for us.
I just pray that like the Lord, please cover him, protect him from the enemy, but also my crazy.
Amen. Oh my
There are
gosh.
times,
Okay.
yeah.
And I feel like with
Anyway,
that question, that is the perfect time to end the interview. Thank you for everyone for watching. And thank you, Vicky, so much for joining us. It was so good to see you and speak to you. And I'll probably call you in like 2 seconds when I put this on,
yeah, no
when I
worries.
end this interview. But yes, thank you so much for everyone for joining. Stay tuned for the next episode. And oh, actually, I will just say now that in once we reach episode 20 will be an episode that I'm gonna call hashtag Marion has answers, where I will be answering all these questions and taking questions from everybody else. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And yeah, thank you guys for joining. Thank you, Vicky. Bye 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 bye
Thank you, thank you.
bye bye bye.
Bye bye bye. Bye everyone.